Athletes and competitive anxiety. Do you get nervous before a competition? Do you get butterflies in your stomach? Do you worry about not being able to perform the required skills? These are all signs of competitive trait anxiety. But first, what is anxiety? Anxiety is defined as a negative emotional state that is made up of multiple components, such as worry and frustration, and is elicited following the appraisal of an event. Competitive anxiety is a context-specific anxiety associated with sport or competition. A peer-reviewed sports psychology article by James L. Rumbold, David Fletcher, and Kevin Daniels looks into how anxiety impacts athletes' performance and the most effective stress management interventions. The data from this systematic review focuses on athletes ranging from ages 12 to 21 that participate in a wide range of sport activities and therefore experience different stress levels. 40% were classified as team sports, 50% were classified as individual sports, and 5% combined both sport types. The results from the study found that effective interventions depended on the optimal performance zone of the athlete. The zones of optimal functioning theory suggests that athletes achieve their best performance with varying levels of anxiety. The study was able to narrow 3 general effective stress management interventions. These interventions include relaxation, self-talk, and the use of imagery. This article categorizes relaxation as a multimodal technique used to reduce competitive anxiety. It was found that 70% of the participants experienced reduced state anxiety when they used relaxation as a method to relieve anxiety. Self-talk is one of the cognitive techniques that were found in this article. A staggering 90% of participants found self-talk training to be successful in reducing competitive anxiety. Imagery is the third intervention in cognitive technique. 61% of participants showed positive results from using imagery to reduce anxiety. Similarly, William Land and Gershon Tenenbaum conducted a study involving choking in golf. The study included 55% novice performers who had less than 1 year of experience and 45% skilled performers who had on average 10 years of experience. The participants had to attempt a putt from 10 yards away from the hole in both high and low pressure situations. The golfers' performance decreased when they experienced high anxiety, which was correlated with increased stress demands. Competitive anxiety is crucial to manage as an athlete as it has negative effects on sport performance. Rudimentary skills can become a challenge when anxiety is clogging up an athlete's mind. In the 1991 Super Bowl, the Buffalo Bills trailed the New York Giants by 1 point in the final seconds of the game. Buffalo had possession of the ball and were in field goal range. Their kicker, Scott Norwood, was known as one of the most accurate kickers in the league. However, he could not overcome the pressure, so the kick missed and Buffalo lost the Super Bowl. Choking is defined as an acute significant decrement in performance under situations of high pressure or anxiety. During competition, athletes become anxious as they are being evaluated by people around them, such as coaches, the crowd, and teammates. This anxiety can hinder an athlete's attentional focus, and they may not be able to pay attention to the necessary information they need from the environment. Another key requirement for success is being able to have the appropriate levels and coordination of muscle movements. Anxiety can cause muscle tension and restrict an athlete's ability to conduct the necessary smooth and controlled muscle movements for optimal performance. As an athlete, an ongoing goal throughout your career is to improve performance. Aside from improving the physical aspects, such as muscular hypertrophy, athletes must equally focus on enhancing their cognitive abilities. So athletes, are you ready to reduce your competitive trait anxiety? Here are some tips to help. In the hours leading up to competition, relax your mind and body. Avoid thinking about sport and try to focus on something else that makes you happy. Try to facilitate your anxiety by perceiving the symptoms as an indicator that you are prepared for the competition. Try to imagine yourself completing the tasks of competition and picture yourself excelling with the performance. Take control of your focus during competition. Try to limit your attention to only the tasks at hand and what you need to do to be successful. Use these suggested strategies to help manage your level of competitive anxiety and to improve your performance. Good luck.
created using PowToon.